Hi, I'm Nan. Welcome to my kitchen. I want to demonstrate how to do my morning smoothie. I have my NutriBullet here and it will go through almost anything. And normally I have a lot of kale out in my garden and I'll use that, but right now I don't. So I just want to use some simple ingredients. I have a little bit of fresh sweet potato that I cut up to do some fries, and these are just odd and end pieces, so I don't want to put them in there. So I'm going to put those in my smoothie. I'm going to use some fresh apple, and you don't have to cut it small because it's all going to go to pieces anyway. So I'm just going to do a quick chop on it just to get the seeds out. Put that in there. I can do this peel and everything, it's not a problem. Just don't want the seeds. So some apple, some sweet potato. I don't have any kale, so I'm going to use this squash. I thought it was a zucchini, but I realized it was too hard. So I've sliced up a few pieces. I can put a chunk in there. Just do a quick chop on that. Put that in there. I want to use a little fresh ginger. I've already peeled it. I'm just going to cut off a few chunks. It gives it a nice flavor. It's nice and healthy for you. I'm going to put in some organic frozen fruits. If I normally would do this, I would use all frozen fruit and my frozen kale, and then I don't have to add any ice. So I'm hoping that that's enough freezing stuff. I like to put in a little bit of beetroot powder. This is good for gut health, and a little bit goes a long way. So about a half a teaspoon. The last thing I'm going to put in is a product that I sell, and this is Xanthramax and Zest. We call this dose. It's two things in one, uno dos. So Zest has a nice citrusy flavor. You can mix this just with cold water. You can put it in your orange juice. You can put it in anything. I use a whole scoop of this. This gives us our nootropics. It's got, it builds up our healthy hormones, our happy hormones. It makes you feel good. And this is our Xanthramax. And these are nice. Now this comes in a capsule, so it's not going to go in there. I just want to show it to you. And it's got turmeric and stuff, so I'm going to take that when I'm drinking my smoothie. I'll take that with it. And that gives me a double dose of healthy nootropics. So the only other thing I need to add in here is some water. Ooh, I think I'm going to add a little piece of banana just for a little extra sweetness. That soft banana usually will make a little bit sweeter drink. So I'm just going to take about a third of a banana, peel it, toss it in there. Is this a recipe? No, I just make it up as I go. Every smoothie is a little different, gives you a little bit different flavor. And usually they're good. If it's not quite sweet enough, I might add a little bit of agave flavor. That banana should make it nice and smooth. Pop it in. Now I want you to see how long this takes. Let's see. I'm going to move away from it so that you can hear me a little bit better. So this is normally a green smoothie, but because the beet powder, it's a little bit pink. And it's got that sweet potato in there. It's got some peaches and strawberries that were in my frozen product, a little bit of pineapple. So it's going to have a nice sweet flavor with that zest in there, that citrus. It should be really good. You see the blender automatically slows down, and it's letting the bigger pieces fall to the bottom. It's going to finish blending those, and it's automatic. I don't have to time it. I don't have to test it. Usually once it's done, I can just take it off and it's ready to go. I like to get a straw out or a spoon ready so that when it finishes, I can taste it and see if I need to add a little bit of sweetness. I think this one's going to be good, and it's done that quick. I think it's about a minute, minute and a half at the most. This NutriBullet just really makes it nice. Let me grab a spoon so I can taste this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is delicious. So I put sweet potato, I put a little bit of that summer squash in there, a piece of banana. That ginger gives it a little bit of a kick. I put the zest in there, a little bit of frozen fruit. It's not quite as cold as I'd like. I'm gonna throw a few ice cubes in there. Just give it another quick spin. Make it a little bit colder. This makes a nice big serving. And I'll drink this. I can take my time drinking it. And usually I can do this first thing in the morning and I don't even feel hungry until noon. So I'm good to go. Once I have my smoothie, it's all on. That was a little bit thick. The ice will help blend it down a little bit as well. Let's do it one more time. You'll see that it goes through that ice just like it went through the hard summer squash and the sweet potatoes. There is no fibrous feeling in this drink at all. It's just nice and smooth. The one thing about smoothies is they're high nutrition and they're low calories. That's what you want, that bang for your buck. You want the high nutrition and the low calories. It's gonna go one more short little few seconds and then it's gonna be done. That ice is gonna make it so good. I'm gonna put links down in my comments for the NutriBullet. And also I'll put a link for my Elevate Zest and for the Xanthamax. These are products that I've been using for a year and I just love them. They help with weight loss. They help with your happy hormones. It just balances out your hormones and it gives you energy. That's amazing. Remember, I put that beetroot powder that helps with gut health as well. See, it's so much lighter now. Look at that. And it's ice cold and oh, I can taste that banana. Delish. I'm gonna pour up a nice glass of it and go sit down and read a book. Ooh, I have enough for seconds. I hope you'll try having a smoothie on me. It doesn't matter what ingredients you use. Just use fresh. You want to use organic. If you use all frozen, you don't need ice. If you use fresh vegetables, remember you don't taste vegetables. I don't taste carrot. I don't taste the squash. I get a little bit of flavor from the banana. I can taste that ginger. It just gives it that nice kick. Can't even really taste the beet powder, but hope you'll give it a try. See you next time in Nan's Kitchen.